Hey everybody, Josh and Tommy back at Watch Hill Proper for another review. This week, Jack Daniels, 14 years old. Ours is batch number 1 at 126.3 proof.
Like it.
I mean, what isn't to like?
Like it.
We're always a fan of high proof Jack Daniels. Not so much their low proof. Number 7 is not good.
No.
But high proof, delicious, 14 years old.
First time in over 100 years that they've done.
Yeah. So age stated. I'm sure they have 14-year stuff in a lot of their blends.
I have heard since this was released, 2 people who we know very well, who have really, really good palates say that if this doesn't win Whiskey of the Year, it's rigged.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
2 of them. And both of them have genuinely very, very good palate. They give good tasting notes. They're just really good at descriptors and that type of thing. And both of them said, hands down. I have not had this, so
I haven't either.
I'll be the judge.
I'm excited now.
Where I fall in that, but we'll see.
I will say our single barrel that we picked back in
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We picked it in 21.
Yeah.
22, early 22. Is my top 3 all time.
I would
that
agree.
I've ever had.
I would agree. I mean, I wish
any whiskey anywhere in the world.
Yeah. Our second one wasn't as good as
that barrel was very unique.
It was. That was such a cool experience. Did that with Lexi.
Yeah.
Went down there and picked that, man. That was so cool.
So I would say she's got her hands on this a little bit.
Yeah, I would say.
But yeah, this is it's one in a series of hand-selected batches, delivering a rare taste Jack.
$24,000. Is
that right?
Yep.
Well, that's not bad. No. It's a good release. Hopefully you can get your hands on some.
Yeah. Yeah.
14-year-old Jack. That's unique. And if you've never been to Jack Daniel's distillery, and I know we talk about Kentucky distilleries all the time, and we have second to none distilleries, but Jack Daniel's
is a different animal.
It is Disney World.
They own the whole town.
It's a beautiful campus. It's a massive distillery that they show you pieces and parts of it, but it's just you could spend the whole day down there.
Oh yeah,
going to the distillery, doing the tour.
What's the one?
The gift shop, doing the
Mama Bobo's or something like that.
Lady
Bobo's.
Something like that.
Something like that. That was
the restaurant.
Yeah, and you got the big wheel, the big lazy Susan up there, where like mashed potatoes in front of you. You send it over to them. You spin.
You spin the tables. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
it was cool.
You're in one of those rooms where you've got a big group.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, it's a great experience. And then the little town with the square.
Yeah.
They got all the gift shops, and I think Harley Davidson's got a shop there, and then all the bottle shops. And Jack Daniels has like a souvenir shop there.
And it's massive. The campus is massive.
Oh.
We didn't even see.
It's pretty though. So well done. It's a great trip if you can get down there. It's probably an hour and a half outside of Nashville, south.
That nose, man, it's just so unique.
That's what I was saying. So I was trying to say that I'm almost getting to where I can nose Jack Daniel's blind.
This is
because it's got a unique nose.
It is. This is as Jack Daniel a nose as any product.
And this is. It's got that like punch you in the face kind of smell to it. But this smells like I'm not even tasted yet. This smells like when you go in their room where they're dripping that stuff through the charcoal. That's the nose is what you smell when you go in that room.
Come on, dude.
Dark fruits and stuff. All right, I'll taste it.
goodness, that is delicious.
There's nothing like that. Nobody puts out a product that tastes like that. That has hints of that single barrel that we picked.
It does. It does have hint. The sweetness is there from the first one that we did. The second one does not have it. The second one's good. You're right. It does. And I was kind of replaying that in my mind. It's like, man, that is reminiscent of the first one we did.
Because it's such a unique flavor.
Dude.
I can't even tell you what that flavor is. I mean, obviously, like to me and Jack Daniels at this level, black licorice is a little prominent. It's kind of woven through the taste profile. But there's something there that I have yet to pinpoint that's like a unique flavor that no other distillery produces. And it's not good in their old number 7. The flavor's in there, but it's harsh.
Yeah.
It's delicious once you get into the higher proof stuff.
Well, the two guys that told me that, I can certainly see their point. I can understand why they would make a statement like that.
This is as close to our single barrel as I've had since then.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, because I drink a lot of Jack single barrel high proofs just because I'm trying to find it again.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck.
This is close.
This is very close. Man, I don't know, man. We shoot a couple of these when we shoot them, and there has been this one and one other one today that we could see them in December when we're doing our final.
Oh, we'll see this in December.
Man,
yeah, I'm going to have to get me some of this. I'm going to have to find it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, 24,000 bottles, I guess. I mean, that sounds like a lot. It's probably not a lot.
I got to find me a case somewhere.
I don't even know what the retail is on it. Any idea what this retails for?
I don't.
A couple $100?
No, I can't imagine so.
No?
I'd be shocked. You can look it up.
I don't know what it is.
Shoot, their single barrels are what? $70?
You know what? That's right. I guess the single barrel proof are $75.
The 12-year.
This might be $99, man.
That's what I'm saying. Or maybe I was gonna say maybe $120.
Well, where
I can't see this being $150. I just can't.
No. Yeah, I'll go on that.
I mean, I could be wrong. They could be trying to get a little more out of the 14-year, but
man,
I don't care what it costs.
Yeah, this is delicious.
It's like dates. It's like dates and raisins and licorice.
The raisins are certainly prominent.
All mashed in there. Yeah, port. There's definitely a hint of that. Like, it's rich.
It is. Big, rich. Here's how they got their name. Reviewing a jackpot.
Not, yeah.
Man, I'm telling you what, it's delicious. And man, it's so funny you say that because the more I think about it, that is spot on the first Jack that we did.
It's close. I'm a fan. I got to find it.
I'm a fan.
I don't care what it costs.
I'm going to let you lead off. This ought to be interesting. This ought to be fun.
The nose wasn't anything super unique, but it's as far as the Jack nose goes, I mean, it's really, really good nose. So I would say 8, 9-ish on the nose. I go 9.4 on the palate.
What?
I would.
That might be our first 9.4.
I mean, to me, that is like it's kind of like I'm trying to rekindle that single barrel. Like if we were to review our single barrel today, I'd be 9.5 across the.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I dare you to beat it.
Yeah,
because it's going to be special. It's not quite there,
dude.
So it's like 8.9, 9.4, 9.3 on the finish. Maybe like it's right there with it.
The mid. If there was a 9.3 or 9.4, the mid is where it is. Front and mid are just banging.
I don't think it's an overall 9.4, but I think the mid palate.
I think it's an overall 9.2. But I think I think the nose I thought was a little bit more unique than you did. I would be more in line with it. What'd you say?
8.9 on the nose.
Yeah, I guess I'd be right there. But I did think it was a little more unique. It was very authentically
unique.
Jack. So 8.9 on the mid. I could go 9.2, 9.3, and then on the finish probably the lower end of the 9.2. So you're not offending me at 9.2 or 9.3. It's that good. I mean, I understand what they're talking about now. And the people who told me that when I knew that we were going to review this, and I had already known that they had told me that, I thought this is going to be fantastic, and it held up.
Yeah, this is one of those where you pull out and you're like, I want to show you. I want you to taste something, not show them what it is, and then say, taste that.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is this? And you're like, that's Jack Daniels.
And they're just like,
they're like,
oh,
what?
number 7.
No.
Yeah, man. We need more.
I would go 9.3.
I'll go 9.3 on that. That might be our first 9.3. That's crazy. All the Kentucky distilleries are going.
Hey,
but it's really good. I could have gone the last one we did, and I don't know what order these will be in. I won't say it, but it could have been a 9.3 also. But I'll go 9.3 with you on that.
It could be that.
It teeters 9.2, 9.3, but
Is it the maple?
There's
a little. Obviously, that flavor's in there too. There's like a maple syrup kind of. Like a dark maple syrup kind of flavor.
Therein lies the argument of the Lincoln County process. Right. To me, I've been saying it. I'll continue to say it. The charcoal that runs through is a deduction.
It's a bourbon.
It's not an addition.
I agree.
Charcoal is a deduction. So, but when you say maple and you realize that the charcoal is sugar maple charcoal that they burn.
Right.
So it's like, where did that maple come from? Did it come from running, the 6 or 10 hours through that? I don't know. I mean, but you're right. There is something that doesn't translate 300 miles away.
No.
But I don't understand it. As long as Kentucky's been doing bourbons, they haven't figured that note out.
Mm-mm.
And the only thing that's different is the Lincoln County process. That's it.
It is.
And
maybe it's starting to really show its colors.
Maybe it shows at an elevated years.
Higher proof, higher years.
Higher years, higher proof. Because I have always argued just the opposite, is that the Lincoln County process was a way that Tennessee, Governor Bill Haslam set themselves apart. They said, look, anything that comes out of there, except for Pritchard, Dickel, everybody else has to do it. Pritchard was kind of grandfathered in, is going to run through this. And I thought it was just their way.
Their marketing.
Yeah, their marketing. Yeah. We're Tennessee whiskey. We're not Kentucky bourbon. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've changed my opinion just yet, but I think that maple note is very interesting.
It is.
And on how they're getting that. I'm sure there's people.
So so for me though, you're hitting all of my warm and fuzzies with licorice, maple, brown sugar.
Oh, absolutely.
All those notes, the darker notes, like I love it.
I love it.
I'm a fan.
I think this. I'm 9.3. I love it. I think this is our very first 9.3. That's cool. We've been doing this a year and a half. We got to 9.2, I think, once or twice or 3 times.
So needless to say, you should go get a bottle.
You can find this, and you don't want it, pick it up, bring it to Watch Show Proper. Josh and I are here. We'll buy it from you if we can do that legally.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah, man, I'm a fan right there with you.
Well done.
Well done. Absolutely.
14
Chris
years.
Chris Fletcher and Lexi, killing it.
They need to
down in Lynchburg.
Give us another single barrel.
They do. And we're not leaving until we find the one that is between our first one and this.
That's right.
Has to fit within that.
No more of that. We don't want just 3. We need access.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So very well done. So definitely going to be in the finals come the end of the year.
I would agree. Yeah, I can't argue there.
So that's our review of Jack Daniel's 14 year. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Hey guys, I'm Tommy. This is Josh. We're the owners of Watch Hill Proper. We are the largest American whiskey bar in the world. We're located in Louisville, Kentucky. We'd love for you guys to come out and visit us. We offer, elevated cuisine, great cocktail list, and the wall. The wall is what people show up to see.
Definitely can satisfy your palate from standpoint of whiskeys, different bourbons, different flights. You can make your own, but we have wines, cocktails. Michael Crouch is our chef.
I was gonna say,
Amazing food. So we'd love to have you come out and visit. Join us for dinner, join us for a tasting. Check us out on the website, watchhillproper.com. You can make reservations. You can see our events that we have on the calendar, and we'd love to have you.